In Mike Barrett to the conversation right now from D.C. He is a former director of strategy for the White House Homeland Security Council and a former intelligence officer. Mike, you've been sort of warning in and amongst all of this that while we celebrate and while people are happy that Osama bin Laden is gone, not only is the threat not gone, but for the moment, at least for Americans here and abroad, the threat might be peaked. The threat might be getting a little bit worse. Tell me about that.
Well, I think that's exactly right. I mean, one of the things, we don't want to be overly alarmist about this. We certainly don't want to take anything away from the tremendous victory of our military and intelligence assets that are basking in the glow of some really well-done work today, and justifiably so. But we also have to be aware. I think what we're likely to see is some fairly amateurish attacks. I think over the next maybe, say, 2 to 3 weeks. Certainly U.S. interest primarily abroad. So U.S. visitors and workers that live overseas should be particularly careful. If Al-Qaeda had the ability to do something domestically, they wouldn't be waiting for a time to do it. They would be carrying it out. So I think we're not necessarily, at a huge state of alert in terms of a massive attack, something on the scale of 9/11. But we certainly want to be prepared, and it's just important that all Americans are a little extra vigilant.
Mike, variously over the last 10 years, we have said that Osama bin Laden is key to ending terrorism, or that Osama bin Laden doesn't matter. Which is it?
Well, actually, in a sense, it's both. I think he matters a lot on an emotional level, on a personal level. There's an awful lot of us who, thousands of Americans who got up every day in the morning. First thing we did was look to see if there'd been a terrorist attack, and we've been doing that for 10 years. And so I think it brings some peace of mind, but I think we should also not fool ourselves that somehow it ends the war on terrorism. This war will be a decades-long, generational struggle. So it's very important. It's a tremendous victory for our forces. Again, these are unsung heroes. We're never going to know the names of the Navy SEALs and the others who carried this out. But while we should be very happy that that chapter is over, we should also be very aware that this war will continue.
And our counterterrorism workers and our military have, over the last few years, they've faced some criticism for not being able to get Osama bin Laden. And you're right, they're unsung heroes. Mike Barrett, thanks very much. Christine and Karen, that's very